Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing the TMI tag. Very interesting. I read some of them and they're very corny. I don't understand. People are like, what are you wearing? Fucking clothing. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna pick and choose what questions I actually do because there are some things that I just don't think that you would really give a shit about. So let's move on. Number one, what are your nicknames? My nickname is Sean, short for Chantel. I've had that nickname since I was about 13 years old, and I gotta say I actually do love it. I love it. Next, what book is on your shelf that you are dying to read? I'm gonna go with none. How often do you doodle? Like stuff like that. Like no one cares about that shit. No one wants to fucking hear last time I doodled. And what's a doodle? What do doodles look like? I don't know. I have questions. What do you do if you can't sleep at night? Do you count sheep, toss and turn, try to get up and do something productive? I lay there and I get extremely frustrated. That's what I do. And yes, I toss and turn because I'm extremely frustrated. How many days could you last in solitary confinement? How would you do it? You know what's funny that it asks me this? Because I was talking to my friend the other day about this question. I honestly don't think I could do any days. I get really bored and I like to actually, you know what? I pace a lot, so maybe I would do well. I just couldn't stand not talking to anybody. Like, if I could have a cell phone or something just to talk to someone and I had food, good food, then I think I would be fine. But if we're talking like solitary confinement in a fucking strict prison, couldn't do it. Wouldn't want to. When making an entrance into a party, do you make your presence known? Do you slip in and look for someone you know, or do you sneak in quietly and find a safe spot to roost? How drunk am I though? Because if I am feeling good, then I'm like, hello, I'm here to party, you know? But like, if I'm sober, then like, I probably wouldn't even go. It's so bad to say. How many times a day do you look in the mirror? I look a lot. I look a lot, bitch. What's the strangest thing you believed as a child? That it would be fun to grow up? You know? What's one guilty pleasure that I enjoy and that I would not want to give up? Watching reality TV. I'm a sucker for the Real Housewives. Which animals scare you most and why? Raccoons. They are my biggest fear. Anyone like asks me like, oh, what's your biggest fear? It's having a raccoon bite my foot off or my face. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or face it head on? I think we can all tell what kind of person I am. And if you can't, I would definitely head straight for the conflict. And honestly, like if people want to keep arguing, then that's when I'm like, shh. Next question, what do you think about more than anything else? I think about my family and how they're doing. I also think about my future, where I'm going in life, you know. I feel like we all think about those things a lot though. Next question is, what's something that amazes you? This is gonna sound so cheesy, but my little nephew, he amazes me all the time. Anytime that I see him, he's always doing something new. He's always up for any challenge. I mean, he's 6, so he hasn't been shot down that many times, but he's the most amazing thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it's so weird to watch like this little baby grow into like this little human, you know? And like, he's funny. He's my boy, my friend, my nephew. Do you prefer that people shoot straight with you or temper their words, and why? I would rather them be straight shooters and tell me really what's good. You know, like, I don't get people who are like, anyways, I think. It's like, no. Just come out with it. Talk to me. Talk to me. You know what I mean? Do you have a catchphrase? Yeah, I do. Oh, Nelly! Anytime I do something bad or good, I'm like, oh, Nelly. Oh, my Nelly. What are the top 3 qualities that draw you to someone new? Like, I only got one, and it's being funny. If you're not funny, you can't hang. Sorry. Adios. How difficult is it for you to forgive someone who refuses to apologize? I mean, honestly, I would rather someone not apologize if they actually don't feel it, because I know I don't do that. I will not say sorry to you if I don't feel I'm in the wrong. So it's like, if you don't feel like you're in the wrong, then I'm glad you're not apologizing, because I would rather you be straight up with me and real and let me know, like, listen, bitch, I don't think I did nothing wrong here, then apologize because you think that's what I want to hear, because that's not what I want to hear. I want to hear what you actually feel. You know what I mean? In what area of your life are you immature? I don't know. How difficult is it for you to be honest even when your words may be hurtful or unpopular? I mean, I'm a really, really honest person. Like, it takes a lot for me to kind of pull back, you know? But like, I'm not rude. I just, if I'm feeling some type of way or I have an opinion about something, then I'll make it known. But I don't say it in a rude way where people would be offended. And anytime I talk to somebody about anything, I'm like, if I'm crossing a boundary right now, you let me know and I'm gonna stop. What is your general philosophy of life? This is the way I roll. If you think something is wrong, then you stick up for what you think is wrong. Speak up. Don't be a bystander. Fucking say what you're thinking. Don't ever be that person that stands there and lets something happen when you know it's wrong and you could have done something. These questions are getting quite deep now. A quote that sticks in your head, it's by R.H. Sin, and it's, some women fear the fire and some women simply become it. And I just think that that's not to put any women down. I just mean, you know, sometimes we have a tendency to victimize ourselves in certain situations. Like, I know I have, and I'm just speaking from my personal experience and what the quote means to me. Like, in the past, I've victimized myself rather than empowering myself and being like, I have a choice to be involved in this. I don't have to surround myself with this bullshit. So rather than me feeling like, poor me, I'm stuck in this, I don't know what to do, I decided, fuck this. I'm gonna be the winner in my circumstances that I come from. I'm gonna be the winner. I'm gonna triumph. I'm gonna fucking fight to be a better person and to live to my full potential. You don't always have to be what you're surrounded by. And that's so important for us all to remember. I'm getting so cheesy here. I'm getting so cheesy. Favorite John Hughes movies? Yes, babe. The Breakfast Club, classic. 16 Candles, classic. Pretty in Pink, classic. Home Alone, classic. There's so many fucking good ones. Anyways, guys, that's my TMI. Too much information. I really want to do something funnier though. So like, if anybody has any questions out there, post them down below and I'll make sure to film something with your questions. But it has to be funny though. Like, I feel like all of this stuff where it's like, what are you wearing? What's your favorite color? Blah, 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 blah. It's kind of boring and it's kind of getting old and stale. Maybe I'll come up with my own. yeah, you know what? I'm gonna come up with my own. I'm gonna get my friends and me together, and we're gonna write down some funny questions. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and I'll make sure to see you next time, folks. Have a good day. Don't let anyone piss you off, or at least try not to.